dedication, teamwork, skill, power. These are the elements that will define a champion in the newest chapter of a legendary series. Battlefield 2142 Invitational, only on Gameplay HD. Battle Walker. Mech. Giant scary thing on 2 legs. Call it what you want.
But here comes a Battle Walker.
Nothing gets the blood pumping like jumping into a battle mech and stomping up that hill.
You have one, he has one. May the best man win. Battlefield 2142, next.
Team Check 6, we're a highly competitive team. The skill level of the players that I play with is just outstanding. You couldn't ask for anything better out of a team. You know, the stereotype that gamers are dorks and gamers, you know, take all their time and play online and are nerds. It's just, I mean, we're here to show you that that's not what it's about at all. It's actually something cool and fun to do, and you can actually make money doing it.
And we want to welcome everyone to Gamecaster's Battlefield 2142 Invitational, presented by Gameplay HD. I'm Tina Wood, and next to me is my co-host, lead singer of P.O.D, Sonny Sandoval. All right, we all know only one team's going to go home with $30,000. Winner take all, first prize. $4 bowls tonight. Let's turn it over to our commentators, Phil Stone, and from EA, Rich Briggs.
Thank you very much, Tina. Well, we're all in for a real treat today because, Rich, we're about to see the culmination of not 1, not 2, but 2.5 years of EA research and development. The year is 2142. The Earth has undergone a dramatic transformation, and Rich, the vehicles and weaponry, technologically speaking, the likes of which the gaming industry has never seen before.
That's right, Phil. Unfortunately, it's not a very pleasant view of the future, as an ice age has gripped the Earth and it's pushing people down towards the equator. Right. What happens when you crush people together like that? They're going to fight. They're fighting for land, for resources, and for their very survival. Now, the good news for people like you and me, everyone in the audience, and everyone watching at home, is the fact that they're doing all this fighting with a lot of really cool new weaponry. You've got battle walkers that are just dominating the landscape, crushing infantry underneath their feet. You've got soldiers going almost invisible with active camouflage so they can stab you in the back when you least expect it. All in all, with all of this futuristic weaponry and vehicles, that's a great way for the world to end.
Well, Gamecaster's 2142 Invitational is an 8-team tournament. It's a winner-take-all. Let's take a look at the teams that are set to wage war here today. Check 6 will launch an all-out assault on Warchild, to be followed later by Next Gen and Team Hot. Well, Rich, what are these two teams going to have to do to emerge victorious in the chase for $30,000? What do they need to do today?
You know, Phil, we've seen all throughout the tournament, it is all about controlling that middle ground on the map. That center flag has been critical in every victory we've seen so far, so I expect more of the same. It just depends on who does it.
Well, we're getting word that the battle is about to commence. Let's go quickly to Sonny and Tina.
Hey, thank you, gentlemen. Sonny, what time is it?
You know what time it is. It's time to lay down some ground rules of Battlefield 2142.
All right, you guys, this is how it lays out. A match consists of 2 10-minute battles, each team beginning the battle with 75 tickets. The team with the highest ticket count at the end of these 2 battles is declared the winner and moves on to the next round of the tournament. In case of a tie, the teams will fight a last man standing knife fight. There will be a 10-minute time limit, but the toys will be up for grabs as players will have access to all unlockable equipment, weapons, and vehicles. Up next, Battlefield 2142 Invitational. Back to you, Phil and Rich.
All right, let's meet the team called Check 6. From Asheville, North Carolina, Charlie Alpha Omega Burris. From Kansas City, Missouri, Mike Benstoon Fenton. From Morristown, New Jersey, their squad leader, John Acura Cross. From Aurora, California, Delo Virtue Reyes Jr. And from Houston, Texas, Matt Back Home. There is Check 6.
That is a very good-looking group of guys, Phil. I don't know about you, but I like the competitiveness I see in their eyes right now.
But can they negotiate the battlefield? We'll find out in just a moment. These are the young men who comprise Warchild. From Sebring, Florida, their squad leader, John Kozenski-Ware. From Birmingham, New York, Sean Kanazowicz. From Fountain, Colorado, Sean Mobilize Davis. From St. Louis, Missouri, J. Rod Smothers. And from New York City, Alex GSG9 Clare. The battlefield for this particular first round match is an abandoned military complex in northern Egypt. They call it Shuya Taiba. And Rich, it is a menacing looking landscape.
Shuya Taiba, now doesn't that roughly translate into serene mountain of explosive fury?
Well, we're going to find out. What does the winning team have to do to emerge victorious in round one?
Now, capturing and controlling the central flag is going to be key to keeping this map. Now, what you want to do is make a mad rush for that because the teams are starting on opposite ends of the map. They are at their home base, which cannot be captured by the opposite team, but there are in the middle 3 bases that can be captured. So what you're probably going to see is teams sending 1 soldier to capture the base that's closest to their home base, and then making the rest of their team rush for that central base, because that's what's going to initiate the ticket bleed. Controlling the majority of the flags on the map is what gets your opponent's score counting down.
I'll tell you what, we're set to go. Let the battle begin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Check 6 and Warchild are going at it here on the first of 2 decisive battles.
And my personal favorite, the Battle Walker. And we've got a fast attack vehicle heading up the mountain. No surprise on that, only where it'll stop is what remains to be seen.
Our strategy initially was just to take the middle and hold it, just defend. But their pressure there was just so intense that it was just back and forth.
Warchild gets into the center first, and they're already at it.
This is clearly a hot spot, and it will be so for the remainder of this battle, I guarantee you.
Warchild throwing hand grenades trying to take out check 6 here, this center flag.
An APC on APC battle going on here, but Warchild may be outnumbered on this one as check 6 has got the rocket launchers and throws out an EMP grenade to temporarily disable that other APC. Key tactic here, working together. Throw out the EMP grenade, disable the vehicle, and pound it in the soft spots.
Well, both teams have left the base closest to them.
So a slight repeat strategy, a little different though of what we saw earlier in the games, where all the teams are pushing all of their members towards this critical base at flag 3.
What ended up happening first round is we ended up taking the middle. We figured that middle was the strong point. What check 6 seemed to figure out early is that if you didn't take middle, you had to outflank somebody and just stay out of the lead and then come back later.
Check 6 trying to bring an APC around the west side of the map.
So they're using that distraction at flag 3 to try and go out and capture the north flag.
Now they were trying to use the APC pod to try and get up on top of the building.
Nice elevated position to either put down a spawn beacon or just take out the enemy as they sit there and try and hit on flag 3. And a great escape with the pod launching to the top of the building just as the APC gets blown to smithereens. Nice move there. We've got a little Battle Walker on heavy tank action. The heavy tank back and forth. Can it line up its shots to take out that Battle Walker? No, it cannot. The Battle Walker prevails and the heavy tank is toast.
70-69 in favor of Warchild. Carbomb dismantles a Battle Walker.
We've still got action around flag 3 with no one able to capture it yet. Oh, looks like it's just about to be capped.
Child armor now moving into the north flag.
And their perimeter is being formed up by the infantry at the center. They're trying to hold on to that with their guns stationed around those bunkers while the armored moves right up to try and capture that northern flag. Looks like they might actually cap it. We've got an APC on the north flag.
Czech 6 tank moving into the center flag position.
Motion Mines take out the Czech 6 tank. We've got infantry battles, hot and heavy, going on all up and down the mountainside. Adding insult to injury.
Warchild is spread out just about over the entire map.
Interesting strategy, but it's hard to say whether or not that can withstand the armor that's coming at each of these bases. You see a heavy tank rolling up on flag 3, center flag. Hotly contested here, not close enough to get in there and cap it. Oh, there we go. 3 minutes left in this battle, and Czech 6 is starting to widen the gulf, 57-30, a 27-point differential. Warchild has got to turn this around.
Interesting to see what Czech 6 does in this final 30 seconds. Are they going to try and keep the tickets they have, or are they going to keep trying to lay it on Warchild?
T-minus 10 seconds.
Final 10 seconds.
We've got a 26-point differential. Czech 6 with 46, Warchild with 20. Could that be the final score of this first round?
36-16. Czech 6 wins by 20.
Coming up, two different guys with the same goal, $30,000.
I came here to win $30,000, and I plan on doing it.
It's a great opportunity, and we're just glad to be here.
Round 2, next.
Hey, welcome back to Gamecaster's Battlefield 2142 Invitational, presented by Gameplay HD. Before we get to round 2 to find out who's going to win this game, let's get up close and personal.
My name's Jared Smothers.
My name is Matt Kahn.
I play for Team Warchild.
I play for Team Czech 6.
I came here to win $30,000, and I plan on doing it.
I don't think we're more concerned about any of the teams.
I work a full-time job as a computer programmer.
I'm a graphic designer in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, I hang out with my friends. I go out. I, drink. I have a good time. I have a social life like you wouldn't think a computer gamer would have.
Yeah, I'm actually married. I have 2 kids, and that's basically my life. I mean, I come home from work, I spend time with my family, and when they go to bed, I'm at the game, I'm hitting it hard. we're very confident. I think we have just as good a shot as anybody to take this home.
Being out here and being able to play for free in Los Angeles is everything you could ever ask for.
Czech 6 with a 36-16 lead after that first battle. Rich, is it too big of a lead for Czech 6?
You know, I think that if Warchild plays this round the way they played the second half of that round, we may see a come from behind victory. Not predicting anything, but anything can happen.
Warchild needs 21 points to win. Battle 2 is set. Let's go now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
All right, and there's that familiar rush towards the vehicles from the home base. Nothing gets the blood pumping like jumping into a battle mech and stomping up that hill. Hot on the heels of a fast attack vehicle, guns blazing, coming up on the south base.
When we had the 20-ticket lead after the first round, our strategy was basically almost the same, keep it close as possible.
Battle Walker stomping its way to the top.
Not to be too greedy, hopefully cap middle, just make it a frag fest.
Warchild gets to the center flag again first.
Can they hold on? Reyes with a car bomb takes out an infantry. He's got the early kill under his belt right now. Cleans up, smothers two while he's at it. Nice little double take in there.
Czech 6.
Czech 6 captures the center flag, but a battle walker from Warchild is laying waste to the infantry that did it. Can it hold on long enough? Here comes a tank to aid the battle walker. Not like it needs that much help, but a car bomb underneath it. That's gotta hurt. Not enough to kill it, but enough to weaken it. Let's see if they can finish off the job.
Czech 6 battle walker. What a view. Take a look at this view.
Amazing. And a perfect position that we can see Warchild jump back in and take over the center flag. Hotly contested this round, a little more so than the last time. We are even at 71. Czech 6 and Warchild have all of their heavy machinery fighting around that center flag. We've got a battle walker up against a heavy tank.
Warchild hasn't even noticed that Czech 6 is on the offensive to the south.
This could be one of the deciding factors of the game right here, Phil. It's these little things, these little turning points that really come back to bite you later. Czech 6 moving in on the center flag.
Warchild obviously changing their strategy here in this second battle into their advantage.
That's right, Phil. Before, they were spread a lot more over the map, and that seemed to work pretty well for them. But now they are focusing their firepower on the center flag, and you can see it is still an even fight with Czech 6 at 64, Warchild at 61.
Warchild now beginning to move back on that center flag. They're going to try and retake it.
Two infantry are holding it down, but here comes a Czech 6 counter-assault. The infantry.
Kazansky puts it down, the squad leader with Warchild.
And that center flag is changing hands back and forth. Not fast enough for any team to establish a bleed.
Warchild has now retaken that center flag.
So they've got the bleed, and Czech 6 has now got to go on the offensive.
And now the south flag.
South flag neutralized by Czech 6. This is a back and forth battle. Even Stevens at 57. We have got a game of musical flags going on here, folks. This is what it's all about. This is about two teams fighting their plan through and grabbing these flags back and forth. What's going to happen is eventually one team is going to make a mistake and the other one's going to capitalize on it.
Warchild is spread out over the entire map now, Rich. They got to figure a way to mobilize, come back together, and make an assault. Sean Davis and the Battle Walker with Warchild.
We've got an APC backing up that Warchild Battle Walker and infantry outside of it now. Oh, C4 to the door. Not enough to take out the Battle Walker, but it's got to be hurting right now.
Warchild surrounded the flag and then began to push in from all angles to retake it. What a great bit of strategy by Warchild.
We realized, looking at the timer, that the time was running out on us. And when Czech 6 had been playing very, very aggressively, they played our game over at middle, but we eventually won. And we traded middle many times during that second round.
But they do have a 40-28 lead right now, 12-point differential. Not enough to win, but they are on their way. Now it all comes down to the time. Can they keep the bleed going? We have a minute and a half left. This is still anyone's game, but Warchild has got to keep the pressure on. They've got to keep Czech 6 off those flags.
Czech 6 won that first battle 36-16. This was getting very, very close.
Warchild with a 15-point differential, 39-24. They need 6 more points to walk away with the victory and come from behind over that first round loss. It is possible. We don't have much time left, but it is possible.
We realized that, you know, just a simple bleed alone would not give us the win, so we decided to push up and try to maintain more kills in an area that we were more comfortable with. That happened to be in between their flag and middle. That had nothing to do with the north flag, it was just a better kill zone.
1 minute, 38-20, Warchild has the lead. They need 3 kills.
We
What a
are
comeback.
on the heels of a come-from-behind victory here tonight.
The South flag has gone gray, 37-18. Warchild, they need 2 more tickets. Time running out, 30 seconds.
This is close.
The last 2 minutes was just chaos. My legs were shaking like crazy. I couldn't shoot at all.
Warchild needs only 2 more tickets with 20 seconds left.
36-17, Warchild. 10 seconds.
32-15. It may not be enough. Czech 6 looks like they may hold on in the final seconds.
Czech 6 has held on. Czech 6 has won it.
What an amazing battle.
Warchild unleashing a furious sustained attack in that second battle, but lost by 4 tickets. And Sonny is standing by with Warchild.
Thanks, Phil. Give it up one more time for Warchild, guys. Amazing game. You guys should feel proud, man. By far the best game so far. What went wrong?
We didn't cover our back base like we needed to. Once you lose that back flag, the bleed sets in on you. And we just let it go for too long. And they came in and capitalized on that.
What'd you guys do differently this time? Because you guys were coming back.
We set somebody on that back flag and we watched it and we put everything we had in the middle. Just didn't have enough to get it over that 4-ticket limit.
Awesome, guys. Over to you, Tina. Good game, fellas.
Hey, thanks, Sonny. So I'm here with Czech 6, sort of the men of the hour. It doesn't get any closer than that. I gotta ask, the last 2 minutes, what in the world was going through your mind there? Because it looked like you guys were gonna lose it.
I was basically just screaming on comms. My legs were shaking, my teeth were chattering. I couldn't shoot at all. I just kept on dying, so it wasn't helping, but we pulled it out. We had a few clutch plays, and we won.
How important is it to conquer the central flag?
The central flag means everything. That controls the entire map. It's the central universe of the flag.
Well, congratulations, you guys are 1 step closer to $30,000. Man, what you got for us, Phil?
Well, it's funny to hear their emotions because, Rich, you and I were experiencing those same emotions up here. Teeth chattering, legs shaking. It was a great, great match.
I've still got chills, Phil. That was the closest to a fairy tale ending we have seen yet. 4 tickets was the deciding factor between going home and taking a step closer to $30,000. I still can't contain myself.
I'm telling you, it was tremendous. Let's take a look at the brackets now. Czech 6 advances with the big win over Warchild. They still don't know whether they'll face Next Gen or Team Hot. So many great kills in this match, but one is selected, the Frag of the Week.
We've got infantry battles, hot and heavy, going on all up and down the mountainside.
Now there was one tremendous match. Czech 6 by 4, count them, 4 frags over Warchild. And now for Rich Briggs, Tina Wood, and Sonny Sandoval, I'm Phil Stone. We'll see you next time.